let's move on to the drums. One of my favorite drummers, Larry Mullen Jr. I loved it in that movie where he goes, and I love to play the drums. Because I love to play the drums too. So, was he loving to play the drums?
Yeah, Larry's great.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Right. How would you describe his style of drumming?
He's always striving to do something different. You know, he doesn't want to just be the, for a drummer, it's so easy to just be that straight 2-4 kind of drum beat. Where,
especially in U2.
Yeah, but he's always just trying to take it somewhere else, do something different and just unique. You know, he doesn't want to just be anything to ever be just a plain beat. You know, he's always striving to do something unique.
Right.
So,
is there a song that you would say where that really, especially the three where you were prime engineer, where that really comes to light? What should we listen to hear him striving like that?
Well, I mean, let's say stand-up comedy. I mean, that whole half that drum beat is just a snare beat, just driving the whole song. I mean, snare and cymbals, and there really isn't a. I mean, there are bits where it's a bit more straight, but I mean, it's it's definitely not your standard drum beat for a lot of that song.
Right. What kind of kit does he have right now?
Jeez.
I mean, not like the brand, but what kind of configuration?
He had a. Oh man, I mean, he had 3 or 4 times. It's been about 6 months. I've done so much since then.
It's foggy.
Yeah.
We're
I work
foggy
every
here
day.
this morning. It's morning.
And I work every day on different things, and it's hard to remember.
How did you go about miking the kit, though? I think that's where people differ so much right now.
Some of the U2, because they had been, they've been working on that record for a long time, and I came in near the end. We were technically mixing, but mixing with U2 is a different thing as well. I mean, you could spend a couple of days getting a mix just sounding great, and then then all of a sudden it's like, oh, let's try this. And we change this, we change that. Next thing you know, it's a whole different song. Once when you've had this final mix ready. So
you're saying there's no one. You don't just throw up the mics on Larry Mullen's kit and leave them.
Well, they were, but they kind of, because sometimes you're tracking into songs already done. They kind of had a setup before I walked in, so there was kind of a mixture of what I do and then what some of the other guys. I mean, we had 3 or 4 different rooms going at Olympic. I mean, we had the main tracking room where the drums were set up, which I'd be in sometimes, and then then Steve and I would be down in another mix room, and we kind of all, there would be Brian Eno in a room, Danny Lanois would show up. I mean, it was just all different rooms. The band would just kind of filter between different songs being worked in different rooms.
Right.
So there might be a day, okay, you're up in the tracking room today doing this. So there was just a kind of a constant setup that, I did some of my stuff. Some of the other guys had what he does. I mean, it was kind of a mixture because there's so many different people working at any given time.
It's a team.
Yes.
It's a team effort.
Yes.
Teamwork.
Nice.
Teamwork.
It was excellent. Just it was a great vibe actually. Just all the different people, and we always had lunch and dinner together, and everyone really just bonds, and it was a great experience.